lovelies. How are we doing today? I am trying to figure out which paintings. Oh, we're just gonna slow motion get started, guys. I still got a couple minutes, and I'm gonna take it. So I did change a tiny bit. I put in my earrings. Um, Tied up my shirt. I noticed it had a hole, which is kind of heartbreaking. I've had this shirt for a very long time. And honestly, guys, I don't think I'm going to take the time to fix it. I'm really excited to share my coloring book with you guys today. We're not going to do every single page. That would be ridiculous. We don't have all that time. Maybe one of these days, though, we'll go back through and do the ones we missed today. How about the ones we're sharing today are some of my personal favorites. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for joining. It's an honor to see you here with me. I'm just taking the last couple minutes before we're officially supposed to be live to get ready. So please like and share. And if you're seeing me, we're doing hide and seek this weekend. So if you want to send the hide and seek doll. Hey, how are you, beautiful? I'm just taking a couple minutes to get myself together. I went live already for a couple hours. Hi, welcome in. Here he is. Trickster. Sneaky guy. I am literally just marking pages in my coloring book. Do you know how awesome it is to say I have a coloring book, guys? Like, wow. Let's see what other. There is one or two more in here. I think a couple of these are actually. Here's one. Hey guys. I'm just taking a minute to get set up. I'm going to be showing off my coloring book a little bit today. It's called Lines of a Lifetime. For those of you who don't know me, Allie at A Cleaver Art. I've been creating my whole life. I've been doing it officially as a business for about 5 years. We had a nonprofit phase. We are still very much into charity work. But at this point in life, I think the goal is to get paid to hang out with you guys while we make pretty things like we did this morning. So we are going live a lot more. So when you see us on, please like, repost, all that good stuff. Like I need the help, and I love the support. All right, guys. Let me double check that that's all of them. I don't want to cheat you on close-ups. Now they will look a slightly bit different from the coloring page because they're full posters. That's what we're going to be talking today, is the Add Your Colors posters. Okay, if it's not all of them, we're just going to make it work. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. But nope. Okay, that button's not going to do what I want, guys. I'm sorry. I am learning, and I appreciate your patience. You know, that's really all we can do is give each other a little bit of time and support to get it right, you know? All right, here's the thing. Anything that I'm supposed to be penning or posting, if I miss it, I'm sorry. Any of the artworks behind me, link in bio, okay? You can also get them in the Talk Shop. I have a bunch of prints. Coloring book. Ah! Guys, let's talk about a coloring book. Hi, Allie at 8 Cleaver Art. Thank you so much for joining me today. Girl, this is why we have a coloring book. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little story, okay? There's this little girl, biracial, growing up, 90s America, okay? The peace and quiet in my life was Bob Ross and Dr. Seuss saying that the lines could be goofy and squirrely. And, like Mr. Rogers. Okay, so late 80s, early 90s. Don't judge me. Um, your girl's older than she looks. But I love my life, and so that keeps me young. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I see you guys. I see you. Thank you so much for showing up. So we have been doing this for about a week, and I am not Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers, but I am Allie at A Cleaver Art, and I do like to invite people in to creative explorations is what I like to call them. Sorry, this is from the artwork we made this morning, and I love that it kind of almost looks like a heart. So I think that's a sign, guys. We got to do some hearts, okay? But the gift of choosing to share these moments with you is that, like today, I get to meet all of you guys. So thank you for showing up. We're playing hide and seek this week. So, hide and seek doll, because you guys are doll babies. You're just so precious to me. I appreciate you so much. But back to my story. So, my story is this book, okay? Sorry about the angles. I'm working on figuring out a thing. This drawing right here is called Painting a New Perspective. This is one of the first pieces I ever made that was me. Like, I knew she was me. Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys, my hair has never ever been that long. It doesn't do that. These curls are so hi, thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much for the follow. The words are backwards. Oh, okay. Let me. I will try. Is that better? Can you? Oh no. Okay. Can you read me now? Good. Yes. All right. Thank you. So, oh, that actually kind of helped a little bit. Let me find my spot now. All right. How we doing? Can you see me now? Thank you guys for joining. I see you guys popping up. I really appreciate you joining me on your lunch. We are talking about Lines of a Lifetime, and it's an 8 Cleaver coloring book, just like the subtitle says. So July for 8 Cleaver Art is all about identity and storytelling, and thank you for showing up today. Hi. Oh, hi guys. I love these different usernames. You guys crack me up. I see you, tribe. I do. We're playing hide and seek. Send the hide and seek doll. Join the fan club. Let's get into the book. Okay, so I have a coloring book. Shock. No. So again, that little girl in the 80s and 90s. Lisa Frank. She had rainbow tiger stickers and little alien folders everywhere, and her coloring books were amazing. And I wanted to make beautiful artwork. I wanted to be part of the neighborhood, and I wanted to have a coloring book. Like, I know that's so silly, but when we're dreaming, we have to dream big, okay? So, my gift to myself for 2026, I gave my inner child her coloring book. And now you can get it and add your colors to it, guys. So my favorite picture in the entire thing, this is Alter Ego. Sorry guys, I'm used to the camera on the other side. Okay, so this is Alter Ego. Now, originally when I drew her, she was kind of like this cute little blonde thing. It was very much the, style of art back then. Um, this is the only page in the entire coloring book that I actually colored. Now, some of these artworks are based on paintings. This is just the lines that I've made over the years, like sketches, artworks. Some of these are in there. Hi guys, thank you for joining. But the gift, thanks, thank you. I know, I appreciate you. The gift of this for my inner child was, hey, baby girl, you can do it. Hey, you wanted this, you're allowed to have it. This was permission to start the year off bigger and badder and more me than I had ever been. Okay? So I self-published a coloring book, and I want to tell you about a couple of the individual pictures that I've made it into posters, because when I started putting my story together and grabbing it all in one place, I knew it had to grow, and the only way for it to grow was if you guys added to it. So this is the only one in the entire book that I colored in the book. I did do Shine Your Light or Share Your Light as an Instagram one. But, oh, sorry. I didn't say that. Okay, guys, so Lines of a Lifetime, an 8 clear art coloring book. Please, if you're here, please share. We want more people to add their colors. We don't want the world to be black and white and boring. So I've highlighted a couple of pages because these are the posters that are available in my shop. All right, so this lovely lady, oh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm so used to it being the other way. I have to mirror this back because I'm just going to keep messing up. All right, guys. This lovely lady is Butterfly Dancer. She is one of the original artworks that was like way back in the original shop, like before I was even like an official business. Now, she looks really cool on t-shirts. The way I have her colored in, like all of these flowing lines are rainbowy and just add a little bit of color. But the book starts with her because we have to dance. We have to reach for that transformation. She is stretching, growing, experiencing love in life. This is the cry of my heart. This is how sharing my story starts. Just reaching her hand out. So, if you guys are here, reach your hand out, hit all those little buttons, like, follow, share, all that good stuff. We grow together. We can all build. We don't have to be stuck. All right, let me make sure there's not another one on this, because some of these guys are together. They just automatically do that. Oh, this is a really good set to have together. So this lady here is Archer Goddess. And this lady here is Aim for the Moon. Okay, so I want to tell you about these ladies. They're the same person. Okay. So we talked about Archer Goddess Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if the replay will be in the superfan section when I get my life together. Guys, this has been so much fun. So be patient with me. But yeah, so we talked about her this weekend already, so I won't bore you too much. But how she has grown and transformed for me over the years. Oh my God, like so much fun. Just more powerful every time I look at her. She is still up on the wall behind me, so hit the link in bio if you want to take the original home. But this one, I did not get to talk about her the other day because I do not have the original anymore. This one has gone out into the world, as they all should. Um, it grows when shared, guys. Joy, art, all of it. Um, but this one, Aim for the Moon. Okay, so this one used to have a different title that, once everything went PC in the world was inappropriate. But she's holding her bow, slightly different angle than Archer Goddess. And she's contemplating where she's shooting, whereas I have always felt like she knows what she's up to. She's just, let me get it ready, She's just kind of standing there thinking, like, okay. Now, at the very bottom of this, you'll see my very horrible, it's always so cringe when you look back 20 years. Handwriting, but it was an attempt, and we'll do word art later to prove that we've grown. But it says, even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. The goal is the moon. It's always the moon. To me, that's the compromise. That's the weightlessness. That's where we meet, and we're all our best selves. We can fly without our wings because there's no gravity. That's what I'm saying. So, the goal is the moon. At this point in my life, when this image was created, I don't think I was necessarily afraid of art. I think I was still very much telling myself secret messages that I wasn't aware of. I was very much a teenager, very much just trying different art styles. These spirals, they show up a lot in my stories, in my art. They're just pathways, different galaxies that exist. But, guys, if you are seeing this, thank you for joining us. Please like and share. Appreciate you showing up. Hi, I see you guys. Hi. I love your guys' usernames. I'm not even kidding. Love it. That's how you guys show up. That's what you identify as. Just a reminder. You gotta pick what you're claiming for yourself. Ironically, picking what we're claiming for ourselves. Do you guys know the story of Kokopelli? So, he is a trickster. And he is only a trickster because he is so playful. He's got the game figured out, and everybody's mad that he's walking around, making music, just spreading the seeds. His power is in his joy, in his centered peace. He plays my soul song. So the original of this one is actually hanging upstairs, getting ready to be reworked. So a lot of these artworks have grown. That's the whole point of Lines of a Lifetime and how things have grown and sharing these stories. But this one in particular has taken on multiple meanings in my lifetime. So when I started this, it was for my mom. I think she just needed a more joyful song. We had gone out west together, so it was symbolic, part of our mission and our teamwork in life. And now it is something that I'm claiming is a happy, joyful song that is fruitful. That's the music I want to make. That's the sound I want to share. So, if you're showing up, thank you so much. I see you, and I appreciate you. We're gonna give this one. I'm gonna trap him right there. That's where he belongs. We also Lotus Lady. Okay, so we're gonna do this because there's a couple of my artworks that are sometimes argued. I do make sure everything is very appropriate. We don't But this is Lotus Lady, and she is literally blossoming out of her flower. Like, she is rooted and blooming, and she is shining her light. Okay? She's doing all the things, guys. All the things, fully centered and aligned. And again, this was one of my older pieces. It's just grown with me. I thought I had lost it for a while, and I found it. So she's in my private collection, the original at least. It's a night scene so that her light is even more bright and shining. Hi, I see you. Thank you for showing up. You're going to Wonderland? So I've been talking about usernames a lot. Please don't take that personally. I've been talking about usernames a lot and how we are identifying and showing up. You know, I tell everybody I'm Allie from A Cleaver Art. Call me Al. Call me Hey You. My name means beautiful. I answer to that. You know, but what does that mean to me? And so we're sitting here and I'm sharing these artworks and creations and time in the studio just because we can. You know, I'm very much a time person. I love being able to share time with people. I love being able to grow. And I think that art can change the world. I think that we can do it together. I think we can make little tiny moments that matter just by showing up regularly. And I know it seems like a big challenge sometimes, but the big challenges get accomplished one teeny tiny step at a time. So here's a whole bunch of my teeny tiny steps. Part of which involve unity. Hey, I see you. And meditation. Now, this one's called Meditation Warrior. It is one of the few male artworks, focal points. And this one is called Unity. It's one of the few that have faces. Hey, boo. How you been? Love you. I'm so glad you showed up. I didn't know if you're going to make it today. Thank you. Thank you all. Like, seriously, thank you guys for showing up. I'm so glad I get to share this with you. I miss you too. I don't have to miss you. You're here right now. I'll come bug you later, okay? I promise. All right, guys. So we always have favorites, but we share our attention evenly. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing me. I appreciate you. So right now I'm sharing a couple pages from my coloring book, Lines of a Lifetime. It was a challenge that I made myself. It was a gift that I gave my inner child. And I just self-published. So it is in the shop. You can also get Add Your Color posters. When you guys color these in, please share with that hashtag Add Your Colors. Like, I want to see it so much. The book is only $17. There's 60 pages. I am going to be making a second copy that is a little bit bigger here soon, so you can use different supplies. Right now, I suggest crayons, colored pencils. The watercolor is almost a little too much, and definitely no alcohol. So, but yes, go over to the shop and buy one. There's tons of beautiful artwork in here. Tons of fun stories. But yeah, when you guys color these pages in, add your colors. Like, that's what I'm asking you to do. We're sharing the story. We're building on each other. We're growing the community. This is how we support each other. Exactly how that went down. That's how we support each other. That's how we grow. We can all get big together. Okay. We don't have to be small no more. Don't care who told you that. So both of these pieces are about centering. Now, Meditation Warrior is about centering of self. This energy, finding that piece. Unity, she is centered. But this one is about community. This one is about growth. So these are actually zebras. Thank you. You still have that picture I made you? Okay, I want to know. Hi, guys. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. So the original of this is actually a conservation painting I did. Yes. I knew that's why I was so connected to you. These are zebras, and zebras are symbols of unity. They are obviously herd animals, much like horses, but the symbolism and how that picture came together. But every time I see it as a coloring page, I want to color it differently. And that's not why I haven't colored this one. It's just, for me, getting the lines in there was the fun. And my goal is, as my friends come over, as people who have colored pages post, I can put copies in here. So you definitely have to do the add your colors. I've got a couple more I want to share with you, and then I'll let you get back to your own lives and adventures. But this one is one of the more recent artworks in there. Now, as you can tell, the art style has kind of changed over the years. We've got faceless figures, we've got no figures, we've got complete abstract, we've got everything as a tree. This one's Honey Goddess. You guys notice the later pieces all have more powerful names than before? Because we can claim what we want. And I was in search of milk and honey, but just like Lotus Lady, she is centered. She is the source of what she is creating. The original of this is actually very like Western colored, that terracotta. If I think about it, I will post some of these finished artworks up later. Guys, do you see how when I was painting earlier, I accidentally made a heart? Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you so much. It's such a pleasure to see you here. But yeah, guys, just a couple of different things that I've made, lines over a lifetime, that I want to share. Our last one from our coloring book today is really important because she is just as old as Butterfly Dancer. Okay? This is Label Yourself Dreamer. That's me, guys. That's me. Look. Look. Here's the update to that picture. All colored in. Real life version. What do you think? I like the update to the earrings. Guys, the stories that we tell ourselves, the things that we choose to embody, the way we live our lives, that's what it's all about. Showing up and doing the thing. Doing it together. I got it started for you here. You know, all you got to do is pick up some crayons. You can add your colors. Share the story. Build some community. But this lady right here, she's labeling herself. She's not letting anybody else tell her what a dreamer is, okay? It's got on here a believer, lover, and a doer. Guys, I was like 16, 17 years old telling myself this. Hey, you got this. One day you can do this. And real life happened and I forgot. And the light went a little dark. And I didn't pay attention to all the ways that it was showing up. Because I was not holding that label in front of myself. I was not working from my truth. I let all of this around me get me distracted. Where is the fun in that? Guys, we don't got time for that. If all of this is being a distraction, it's because we're playing hide and seek, okay? Show up. Shine your light. Stop hiding. Hang out with me more. Come into the light. Or the darkness. We got cookies here. But we also have art. We have dreams. We have a desire to create and to share, to express. You know, I don't necessarily identify as a dreamer anymore, but I am a doer. I definitely am a believer. And a lover? Oh, I have a love of life like I have never had before. And it starts with gratitude. You know, that's what I'm able to pour back into you guys. You guys showing up lights me up. I light you back up. It's the best vicious cycle we could ask for. So thank you guys for being you today. Thank you for letting me share a little bit of me. Again, today we talked about Lines of a Lifetime. It's an A. Cleaver art coloring book. It's in the TikTok shop. It will always be in the TikTok shop. My crazy dream was to sell a copy for every year. And since it was 2026, that's what I tossed in there. I said, I'm going to sell 2,026 of these. Now, haven't sold that many yet. You can help. But the ones I have sold, the stories that have been shared, oh my God, guys, so delightful. I don't know what I would do without you guys. So oh, yes, that reminds me. If you are in the fan club, you can post any highlights that you enjoy. I will be adding like full replays to the super fan gallery as soon as I find the right button. You know, I'm just getting my life together, guys. That's all we're doing here. It's the best we can, right? Right. Mm-hmm. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out at the table with A. Cleaver Art. Today it was Lines of a Lifetime. Tomorrow, who knows? We're creating lives that we enjoy and we're doing it together. So, if nobody else has told you today, you are beautiful. You really are. Even more so than this article. Okay? Now get out there, add your colors, have some fun, and I'll see you soon.